Well, of course, we have a large and vibrant and growing Indian American community, and just like America, is made up of a country where we're all hyphenated Americans, unless we are, Indian Indians, not Indian Americans, but American Indians. We have all come here, either our ancestors or we have come here. And just the way hyphenated Americans, and since I'm from New York, we're really a melting pot in New York. And just the way hyphenated Americans bring the ties of the old country and the new country together, Indian Americans are doing that too, bringing India and the United States closer together as the community gets more numerous and more affluent. Then their political clout starts increasing, and they start bringing political pressure, which is wonderful because that's the way our system works, to bring support and ties from the U.S. government to the country from which they came and their adopted country, which is the United States. So, it makes sense. India and the United States also share the fact that we were both colonies of Britain, and that's why I think we can both speak English. So, again, there's just so many common ties, and when you look at the community in this country, I have a school in my district called the Bronx High School of Science, and it's a world-renowned public school, and you have to take a special test to get in it, and it's very competitive. And there are so many Indian kids in that school now in my district, and it just shows you, the tradition, the emphasis on education in Indian families. That's why the kids excel, because the emphasis is there and the kids learn it from early on. So I think, again, there's much to be admired, and I'm happy. I don't know how many of us are left that were original founders of the Indian Caucus. Probably not that many who are still in Congress today. But I was, when we sat down in those days and decided to do the Indian Caucus, I was one of the first ones online, because for all the reasons I've mentioned, I think that India and the U.S. have so much in common and deserve to be together. During the Cold War, very interesting, India had good relations with the U.S., but had good relations with the Soviet Union, and that was always an impediment, a supposed impediment, to U.S.-India close ties. And I have been saying for many years the Soviet Union's gone, and so now there should be nothing keeping the U.S. and India with cooperation in all fronts, economic, political, you name it, we want to be together.